guys, as you were probably expecting, this is part 2, the last part of the series that I'm doing, where I'm going to show all of the actions of this bait. Let me just say this before we get started, that this bait, I don't know if you guys follow my Instagram or not. It's I'll leave the username in the description. But this bait right here, like this Klash, has probably been one of the most effective swim baits for me I've had in a long time. Like, I've been smashing them on this thing this fall. I just stripped all the paint off because I complained about that. It was flaking off, so I just rattle canned it. Doesn't look the best, it doesn't look the prettiest, but man, I've been smoking them on this thing. You can see where I taped it up in the joints, but whatever. Fish don't really seem to care. I think I've caught 6 or 7 over 4 pounds this year, or on this thing. I caught one over 5. Like, this thing, I don't know what it is about this thing, but they just absolutely wreck it near me. Like, you could just, I don't know if it's, like, the way it's shaped. Also, there's this article that recently came out. It basically tells you everything you could ever want to know about this Klash9. And I'm going to leave that article in the link in the description. If I miss something, you're going to find it there, alright? So I'll leave that in the description, and let's get right into this video, where I'm going to be showcasing all the glide modes of this thing. So let's get right into it. Whip out in mode B. This is glide mode. It's probably the one I use most of the time. Little half turns. See if I can do a one-sided glide. There's that one-sided glide. This is whip out mode A. Definitely got more of a head down motion. Doesn't really glide that wide though, it kind of just darts down a little bit. It's a slow wind. It doesn't look very good compared to the tail flips into mode B, but if you're trying to get the bait a little bit deeper, I can see this as a good option. Alright, this is no lip V-tail, so basically glide mode, but with a more natural fish looking tail. When I was looking into this bait, I wanted to see this, what it looked like so bad, and what it compared, because honestly the whale tail kind of looks stupid to me. Like, you don't see any fish that have a whale tail, so I was like, if I can get it to swim with the V-tail, it'd probably be really good. But I fish it most with the whale tail anyway, because it's moving so fast I can't really see it a lot of times. They don't really have any time to study it. There's a steady retrieve. 1 flounders a little bit. It's not as responsive as the regular glide mode, but see, there's that motion right there you can get with it. That S motion. This is going to be transfer tail mode B. The thing I find with this tail is if you're really trying to get a fish to react, this is probably the tail I'm going to go with. You can move the bait a lot faster with this tail, as I'll show you in a little bit. But it definitely glides pretty well, but it doesn't really glide as far as the regular tail. But I find that I actually like this tail a lot more, just because when you need to, you can speed it up. I'm just showing you a little straight choppy retrieve here. Alright, this is where this thing gets special. Watch this. You can burn the crap out of it, and it doesn't blow out. Blew out a little bit there, but that's just because I was getting close to shore. But on a regular cast, you're not going to see this thing blow up or blow out. Another cast with it. Back to your slow, steady retrieve. Got a lot tighter S motion there. It almost just wobbles back side to side. Alright, our final mode, and this is going to be the transfer tail mode A. Got a very predictable glide action and just short chops with it. You could also get it deeper because it kind of has that nose down glide to it. Hope the camera's picking that up. So if I'm fishing deeper or I'm elevated, say I'm fishing off of a dock where I'm not quite as low to the water as you usually would be, this is where I'll flip this tail into mode A so I can get a little bit deeper and it doesn't really rise up as fast. Here's a burn. Yeah, it just blows right out. You need that added stability when those ends are pointed down. You cannot burn it when it's in mode A at all. It just blows right out. Your standard choppy retrieve. Pretty much been my most effective retrieve with this bait. Just short chops, let that thing glide, hit it again, make that fish look, and really target that thing.